think that in this country, things have become so polarized, and it looks like the only way to love your gay family and friends is to support gay marriage. If marriage law is simply about adult emotions, then in my opinion, from my experience, there is no reason to bar same-sex couples from the institution of marriage, because I know personally that they have the same capacity to love and commit, because my mom and her partner have been that couple, committed to one another through the highs and lows for almost 30 years. However, government's interest is not simply about adult feelings. Government's interest is in children, and that redefining marriage will redefine parenthood. What I hear from much of society, from much of those who champion gay marriage, is that all kids need are loving, stable adults. That's all they need. Doesn't matter what gender they are, doesn't matter even how many there are. And I think I look at my life and I say that just isn't the case. Because when I think back about my life at my mom's house with her and her partner, both of whom are wonderful women, they had low conflict, they were committed, they were stable, they were involved in my life. I loved them, they loved me. And if any two will do, that should have been enough. But it wasn't enough, because every child craves the love and involvement of their father. And I did too. That there were times where I just wanted to be with him, and he could say something that my mom and her partner would say to me, but it impacts you, it sits differently with you when it's your father, because you're made for it. Because kids are made to be loved and adored, cherished and known by both of their parents. It's the emotional food that kids need. And so I really reject this idea that kids just need loving and stable adults. Yeah, sometimes that's the best that you can get when you're coming from a broken situation. But we shouldn't glamorize, idealize, and incentivize a relationship and a family structure where a child has to lose one or both parents to be there.
I feel so much rage when I listen to people debating about gay marriage and talking about same-sex parenting with no sense of how complex and profound this is for the kids. I mean, it's our lives. I myself am bisexual. That is what I am. I find both men and women attractive, regardless of the fact that I did marry a woman and I am in a faithful relationship with her. Even being bisexual and even being part of the community, gay marriage is wrong. Not for, in my mind, because of religious reasons, but because that's not where kids come from. I don't want the right to put other children in that situation. We had the best case scenario growing up because it was a low conflict relationship between my mother and her partner. I didn't live through the divorce. It was very much exactly the way it would have been if my mother had gone to a sperm bank. But I still wanted to see my dad, even though he was never there. The idea is so powerful in your head that there's a father and a mother out there. I mean, how can you erase that? You can keep the child in a bubble, move into a lesbian neighborhood, have them only talk to people who approve of lesbian families. You can erase every single book ever written in the history of mankind that included references to a father and a mother, and the kid will still reach the age of 12 or 13 and know that something's wrong. That's what I say.